Hey guys, welcome back to another video in this series. I'm turning 30. My name is Mitch, and this is a series where I talk about my life. Whether that's things that have happened in the past, things that happen at present, or things that will happen in the future. Or maybe a mixture of all three. And as you can see today, I'm going to be talking about my love languages. Now, I'm not going to go into each love language in detail. I'm going to kind of give you my list of how I like to receive, according to a test, and how I believe I like to give love languages, or what I think I do to show people that I love them. Because I think a lot of the times when you take the test, I think it's ways that you receive it and not give it. And before I do either of the lists, I would like to say that I think everybody has some sort of inkling or part of them that has this love language, either giving or receiving. Like, even if you think you have like a 0%, or some test says you have a 0%, you probably have just some small inkling. For example, gift giving does nothing for you and it's at 0% in everything you take. But like, if you got a gift, you would understand the intention behind it a lot of the time. That's what I think. And I know a lot of the tests online have them in like a graph or in a chart of some sort, so obviously you have all five. But I think a lot of people, when they see it, they're like, oh, I don't like my fifth one at all. It's so low, I never like having it or getting it. And I just don't believe that's true. I think you would be happier, understand the intention behind it a lot of the time. So just remind yourself that the test, again, is just a fun thing that you do online, and it's not that serious. But anyways, let's get to my list. We will start on how I like to receive love languages, starting from number 5 and going all the way to the top, and then we will talk about me giving, how I like to give the love languages that I like to give to people from the bottom going up. So let's start with my list, starting at the bottom from number 5 all the way up to number 1. We'll go receiving first, and then we'll go to giving again from 5 to 1. At number 5, we have gifts. At number 4, we have words of affirmation. At number 3, we have physical touch. At number 2, we have acts of service. And then at the very top for me is quality time. Now, I think that quality time is the most important to me because I feel like a lot of the time, if people are giving me the time of day to hang out with me and spend time with me, that's a valuable resource. There's more and more things to do as you get older, as you gain more people in your life and new opportunities open up. It just seems like there's less and less time to do things. So I know it's a valuable resource to people, and that's why I think it's the most important to me, that people are going out of their way to spend time or do things with me, whether it's online or in person, really means a lot to me. And I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of each point, or this video is going to be forever long, but that's just kind of the essence of why I think it's at the top for me. That and acts of service are, I think, fairly close, because also just doing things for me that either I'm struggling with or need help with is also, again, you're giving me your time, so it's like kind of hand in hand. And then at the bottom we have gifts. Now, gifts, I don't really feel like I'm worthy to receive them, which is why a lot of times if somebody gives me something, like, I am thankful, like I mentioned, like it's not like it doesn't have an effect on me. But when somebody gives me something, a lot of the time I feel like, oh, it should have been better suited for this. There's just a lot of like reasons I'd come up with in my head that, oh, it could have been better this way. Let's move on to the giving aspect. At number 5, we have words of affirmation. At number 4, we have physical touch. At number 3, we have quality time. At number 2, we have acts of service. And all the way at number 1, we have gifts. Yes, I did say gifts at number 1 for giving, even though I said what I said about me receiving gifts. For some reason, I really like giving gifts to other people. I really like expressing my love that way and giving people things. I think that's more developed as I've become an adult, trying to just get people things that are interesting or about stuff that they're interested in, even if I don't know they'll like it. It's just like a gesture that I like to do. Now, words of affirmation, you can see on both lists, is pretty low, and I think that's just because a lot of the time, mentally, I just have this like block a lot of the time that I think I read just too much into the situations. So when people either compliment me or I compliment somebody else or tell them I'm proud of you or something like that, I feel like a lot of the time it's just kind of like in one ear out the other. I never feel like it internalizes in me when people say it. Like, I appreciate hearing it, but a lot of time it doesn't internalize. And then like when I tell other people, I feel like because I can't do it, I don't think they can. So a lot of the time I don't say words of affirmation to other people because I figure that's not what they are looking for. So yeah, those are my love languages. Let me know if you have any comments down below. If you think, no, Mitch, you definitely do it this way, or no, it should be this way. Yeah, let me know down in the comments down below. And then one more thing I'll say about my top love languages being quality time is I feel like a lot of time it's very selfish for me, which is why it's not number one on me giving it to other people, is because I feel like a lot of the time I struggle to go out of my way to do things with other people that they're enjoying. Rather, I would like to spend that quality time around my hobbies a lot of the time. I do other hobbies and I do go out of my comfort zone or shell or try to support people in what they're doing as well, but sometimes that is selfish, which is why it's not one on both sides. But I think 1 through 3 on both lists can kind of be interchangeable or are very close. But yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. If you made it to this part in the video, check if you're subscribed down below. I looked at my YouTube statistics the other day, and about 30% of people that watch these videos every single week are not subscribed. So do me a favor and check down below if you're subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. If you liked this video and what I talked about, please give me a like. If you think I got everything wrong that I talked about, hey, leave a dislike. I'll know that I need to reevaluate myself. Thank you so much once again for tuning into the series. I'm turning 30. My name is Mitch. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again next week. Peace.